Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Michael here, and welcome back to another video. So today, what I'm going to be doing is this is Among Us, but I'm only imposter. There is actually a little catch. Pretty much in some games, I rat out the other imposter, so that's kind of the catch here. But I'm only imposter. This took a couple days to make, and I can assure you though, my next video is going to be a great video. So I hope you all do enjoy this video and look out for my next video. I think it's gonna be pretty good in my opinion. It's gonna come out this weekend. So that's like February 6th to 8th. So anytime then it will come out. And yeah, so I hope you all do enjoy. And here's my narration. So guys, we're hopping straight into the first imposter game right now. So pretty much I was just chilling. I wasn't really waiting for people, and then so I killed Lime, I vented out, and I thought that was like a different person, but then I vented in front of my other imposter. I was gonna make a kill on White when he first came in, which was really funny, but then all the other crewmates went in, so that was a little annoying that I couldn't make the kill. So I ran back up. I faked wires, which it really wasn't a good fake. My other imposter sabotaged lights. I ran up to lights, and I tried to do a stack kill, which I have done a couple times, but not really. So I wanted to make a kill any part that I could, and I'm really about sabotages. But the guy Lime, who I killed from earlier in upper engine, his body was reported. So here we are. So they're saying it is purple. So basically, the catch with this, if you hadn't heard, was I sometimes ratted people out. But it's not just because I do. It's for the catch of the video. So as you can see, I said okay, and I voted purple when I really couldn't have voted purple. But this was my first round in this lobby, and I wasn't sure if anonymous votes were on. So I said okay, and I voted purple. So his reasoning was purple didn't do swipe. That's like not a reason that I would do, but I mean, whatever. So purple was about to get voted out, and purple really didn't want to get voted out. I can tell you that, and he was kind of accusing random people. So Cyan voted green, and so yeah, but purple got ejected. So now the game was pretty much up to me. So I had to figure out what to do. And this game wasn't one of my prettiest games, I'll tell you that, because I got voted out on this game. But the next game is actually pretty good. I try to do different maps, but I've only got all Skeld and then one Polis. So my kill cooldown was refreshed. Or was about to be, so I always go for lights as a sabotage. I feel like it's a really good sabotage. So I sabotaged lights, I was chilling in electrical, and I got this great kill on red right there. That was a really good kill, not before red's body was reported, and we went to discuss. So I said where, obviously, but that kill I made on red in front of yellow up in electrical was really crazy, because little did yellow know, while yellow was fixing lights, I ran and killed red. So yellow reported the body, found it outside of electric, so he probably went down. And I just voted yellow. I don't know why, because pink said yellow was sus. So I mean, I wanted to get crewmates out as much as I can. This is when it went all wrong though. Green said it's either blue, yellow, or cyan, and I did the worst thing here. Look at this. I used a dead person, and I said Lime watched me clear. Look at how sus that is for a second. Like, that's so sus. And that's the key information for later in the game, because I ended up getting voted out the next time, because no one in their lobbies has not confirmed a Jackson, so obviously they saw that yellow wasn't the imposter, so they obviously thought that I was sus, so I had to act fast. So I made sure no one called a meeting, and I was kind of acting like crewmates. I went into medbay. Cyan scanned, and little did I know Green called an emergency meeting. But I accidentally shut the door for some reason instead of sabotaging lights. Green called the meeting, and I knew that I was messed up. Because they saw cyan clear, so... See, everyone's saying dark blue, so dark blue. And I was like... And I just played it stupidly. I was like, why? Like, why is it me? And then I said I cleared. But I used a dead person to watch me clear. I've never seen that strategy before, but I just wanted to try it. I could do like a dedicated Among Us video trying to do that, but like, I don't know. So I was like, what do you mean? So obviously they voted me out because, and yeah, so crewmates won that round. I really didn't play that round well. And yeah, so I lost that round actually. Okay, so here's the next round. I was imposter with purple, and keep in mind this is a different lobby, so people like I left and joined a different lobby because I had to get a lot in between this. I would get crewmate, and I just had to try and get imposter. Eventually, I went to 3 imposters. So the first person that went into electrical, I was gonna kill. So obviously, I just killed white. I faked a task too. I don't know why. You don't really do that. The second though I vented, the body was reported by Brown, and Brown didn't see me vent, so that was actually pretty good. So I said anyone near. So pretty much, the reason that I probably won this one was because a lot of people left. Or actually, no, I don't even think they left because it would show them done, like if they left, but they were all dead. So me and my other imposter were doing some good job. Purple was already getting voted out. Purple was already starting to be sus. So I kind of had to win this game for purple, sort of thing, because purple was already sus and like already getting voted out. So yeah, I had to try to win this for purple, who would be voted out eventually. Waited for my cooldown, and I wanted to kill lime so bad. So then I finally did, and I was trying to vent, but I kept clicking the sabotage button because I was playing on a phone, and you already know how hard it is to play Among Us on a phone. So I went back up, and I went down into medbay, and I was actually about to self-report, but then Green called an emergency meeting. But I accidentally said where by accident, and so yeah, then someone saw purple vent. I don't know how they caught that was not sus. How I actually played that. Like, how was that sus? So basically, we all started to debate, and we voted out purple too. So yeah, so purple got voted out, and obviously he was the imposter. So then we returned back to the game. It was only me left, and like I really had to act quick because there were only 4 crewmates left, and I only had to kill 2 more of them. So I think 3 more. I don't really know. So I just did this funny kill. I vented in front of black, and then I killed black. That was actually a very funny kill. And I decided I was gonna vent, but then I decided against it because I feel like someone would walk into medbay and see me. So I faked download. It was only there for like a second. And then I killed black, and I got my final kill, and I won the game. So this one I actually switched to 3 imposters just because I had a little bit of an easier chance of getting imposter. You have like it's almost 50-50. So I decided to just fake some tasks in electrical, and my kill cooldown refreshed, so I vented, and my other imposter did see me vent, and then I went up and got this nice kill on purple, and I ran from the body. That was a kind of risky kill because Green actually might have seen me, but I tried to shut the doors in security, but Green had already reported the body, and I was so so scared that Green actually might vote me off here. So I said where. And I was running from the body. Green didn't even say anything. He said insecurity. Like, I didn't even know that. And here's another example of me writing that out. Again, I don't do that always. it's the catch of the video. So, and also I was trying to clear myself sort of too, because if you say it's the other imposter, you're kind of clearing yourself. And in some of these games, I was like kind of the last person to get voted out, so it actually really helped with that. So, so we were all gonna watch Cyan clear. So we ended up all voting yellow. I could have skipped, but I voted yellow, so, because that would kind of clear me a little bit. Yellow actually voted me. I don't know why yellow voted me. I think it's because I kind of ratted him out, he thought. But yeah, I was just trying to kind of clear myself, and it was the catch of the video. Okay, so I ran back around, and I went down towards the lower engine. Obviously back to electrical. First one into electrical I was gonna kill. So I killed Green, who had seen me from before, because I was like, okay, I have to kill Green. I waited for the other guy to leave, and then I vented in front of my fellow imposter. And then I wanted to kill Cyan, so I faked download, killed Cyan, vented out. So I was trying to figure out where to vent. That's like the best spot to vent. And Green's body was reported. So me and my other imposter had actually done a lot of work. So they're saying pink, which actually kind of makes sense because they said no, it's not yellow. So we were kind of voting out here. We were voting out random people at this point. It did make sense because pink did say that yellow was sus. So it did make perfect sense that I think it was blue thought it was pink, so so we all voted out pink. So yeah, so this guy had a really long voting begins time thing, but eventually we all voted. And he also had a very short voting time ends in time. So this is pretty much what happened. Everyone voted out pink, and pink got thrown into space, and they found out they threw a crewmate. But it was already too late because we won the game. Alright, hopping into the next game, I obviously was the imposter. So this is the same lobby, so there's the same people. So I'm heading down. I'm instantly looking for kills, obviously. I want to kill the first person that comes into electrical, but I was just looking, and then I see some people, and then right before I could kill someone, a body was reported. I was like, whoa, these people are fast. It was one of my other imposters, and I was like, wow, they are fast. So they said white. So yeah, I was trying to kind of clear myself again. I know I've already said it a bunch of times, but I feel like it helps to clear you, and it's the catch of the video. So, I mean, you can do it. I mean, it's not against the rules of Among Us. I mean, nothing's really against the rules. Except for hacking, I guess. But Green went over, said red sus. So, he was kind of defending white, which I understand because they were both imposters. So decided to vote out white, and I have no clue why. I think black was already sus on Green. So yeah, so white got voted off, which I was kind of expecting because people were like white. So white got voted out, and it was just me and Green left. So I hadn't killed anyone yet, so I kind of wanted to get to that. Faked card swipe, so people kind of knew that I was clear, and I wanted to kill yellow, so I went ahead and did that. Well, eventually I would do that. So I looped back around, and I killed yellow. And then I went for the sabotage, but I was supposed to vent. And then a couple seconds later, yellow's body got reported. So they said where? Obviously. Red said me for some reason. I don't know why. So people were saying green and red were there. So obviously I just went ahead and said so green or red, obviously. So I went ahead and said that. So I was just seeing who to vote. But red was like, vote me out. So that was looking good for me and green. So cyan had no idea who to vote out, so I just went ahead and said green first, I guess. So it was the catch of the video, obviously. And they were like, it is not me. And that was already sus because he kind of avenged white, or he said it wasn't white when it was white. Well, he said red sus, which kind of indicates that it was white. But we ended up actually voting out red, which I was not expecting. I was expecting the crew to vote green. But obviously we voted out red for some reason. And yeah, so I came back. I went straight for the sabotage. Got lights, obviously, because I kind of always do lights now. So I went ahead. I went over. And I wanted to make and I wanted to make kind of a sneaky kill. So I killed black. And we won the game. So this was the final one of the video. I did 2 imposters, and I managed to get it. And I decided to do Polis, because Polis is actually pretty fun map, and I hadn't actually done it yet. So I went ahead and just started faking some tasks. So I don't really pay attention to my fake task list, obviously. So I went ahead, I killed red, and blue saw me, which wasn't good. And I went in the sabotage menu to shut the doors. And I was like, okay, blue is definitely going to know that it's me. So I said blue, I think, because I wasn't sure, because usually the first person that says it gets voted out. And I was really worried because blue was like, it's. So I said IDK. Because, like, I didn't want them to vote me out if blue wasn't the imposter. But I didn't want to be sure. So he said it's call for some reason. Which doesn't make sense. 2 people voted black, but blue actually got voted out. But they're not going to sus me because I said IDK, as in, like, I think it's blue. And we won the game. Anyways, hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. And if you want to see more of these, comment down below. And as I said, my next video is going to be great. So make sure you guys look out for that. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.